This is Barry Zalma on insurance. I'm an attorney who has retired from the practice of law and now spend my time as an insurance claims consultant and expert witness and author and producer of these videos. Today I'd like to propose a means to create claims professionals, because in my humble opinion, a lack of claims professionals will destroy the insurance industry. To avoid claims of breach of contract, bad faith, punitive damages, unresolved losses, and to make a profit, insurers must maintain a claims staff dedicated to excellence in claims handling. That means they recognize that they are obligated to assist the policyholder and the insurer to fulfill all the promises made by the insurer in the wording of the policy. An insurer can create a claims staff dedicated to excellence in claims handling by at least hiring insurance claims professionals. If claims professionals are not available to hire away from other insurers, the insurer must be able to train all members of the existing claims staff to be insurance claims professionals. Training each member of the claims staff annually on the local Fair Claims Settlement Practices regulations is a start. Supervising each claims handler closely to confirm all claims are handled professionally and in good faith. By explaining to each member of the claims staff the meaning and the purpose of the covenant of good faith and fair dealing. By making clear to each member of the claims staff that it is the position of the insurer that all insureds and claimants are to be treated fairly and in good faith. By demanding excellence in claims handling from the claims staff, and by being ready to dismiss any claims handler who fails to treat every insured with good faith and fair dealing. If any experienced claims professionals exist on the insurer's claims staff, the insurer must cherish and nurture them and use their experience and professionalism to train new claims people. If none are available, the insurer has no option but to train its people from scratch using available materials and professionals who have, for a reasonable fee, the ability to properly and effectively train claims personnel. When the claims staff is made up of claims people who treat all insureds and claimants with good faith and fair dealing and provide excellence in claims handling, litigation between the insurer and its insureds will be reduced exponentially. To keep the professional claims staff operating efficiently and in good faith, they must be honored with increases in earnings and perquisites. Conversely, those who do not treat all insureds and claimants with good faith and fair dealing should be counseled and given more detailed training. If they continue with less than professional conduct, they must be fired. The insurer must make clear to all employees that it is committed to immediately eliminating staff members who do not provide excellence in claims handling, and must be ready to publicly and quickly fire those who do not provide excellence in claims handling. An excellence in claims handling program can include a series of lectures supported by text material, like the program I created for Experfy.com and the one I created for Illumio.com. It must be supplemented by meetings between supervisors and claims staff on a regular basis to reinforce the information learned in the lectures. To guarantee that that training and requirement for excellence in claims handling is effective, the insurer must also institute a regular program of auditing claims files to establish compliance with the requirement to deal fairly and in good faith to the insured or the claimant. The insurer's management must support the training and repeat it regularly. Management should be closely involved in all claims and required to audit claims files to determine that the training has taken and is being applied to each claim. There is and never will be a quick and easy solution to the lack of a professional claim staff. The training takes time. Learning takes longer. If the insurer does not have the ability to train its staff, it should use outside vendors who can do so using available sources, like my book on insurance claims, like my books on insurance claims handling and adjusting claims, and like these videos. The Excellence in Claims Handling program requires thorough training, providing each member of the claim staff with a minimum of the following educational programs. 1. How to read and understand the contract of insurance that is the basis of every adjustment, including but not limited to A. The formation of the insurance policy, B. The rules of interpretation, C. Applying the facts learned in the claims investigation to the wording of the policy. 2. Basic tort law, including the law of negligence, strict liability in tort, and how to recognize intentional torts. 3. Basic contract law, including A. The insurance contract, B. The commercial or residential lease agreement, C. The bill of lading, D. Non-waiver agreements, E. Proofs of loss, F. Releases, and G. Other claims-related contracts. 4. The duties and obligations of the insured in a personal injury claim. 5. The duties and obligations of the insurer in a personal injury claim. 6. The duties and obligations of the insured in a first-party property claim. 7. The duties and obligations of the insurer in a first-party property claim. 8. The Fair Claims Practices Act and the regulations enacted to enforce it in each of the states where the claims handler may work. 9. The thorough investigation, that is, A. Basic investigation of an auto accident claim, B. Investigation of a construction defect claim, C. Investigation of a non-auto negligence claim, D. Investigation of a strict liability claim, E. Investigation of the first-party property claim, F. The recorded statement of the first-party claimant, G. The recorded statement or interview of a third-party claimant and insured, H. The recorded statement of the insured, I. The red flags of fraud, J. The special investigative unit and the obligation of the claims representative when evidence exists to suspect fraud. 10. Claims report writing. 11. The evaluation and settlement of the personal injury claim. 12. How to retain coverage counsel to aid when coverage issues are detected. A. How to control coverage counsel, and B. How to instruct coverage counsel on the issue or issues to be resolved. 13. Dealing with the plaintiff's lawyer. 14. Dealing with personal injury defense counsel. 15. The evaluation and settlement of the property damage claim. 16. The appraisal process. And 17. arbitration and mediation and the claims representative. There are probably many more issues that need to be covered, but these are the basic 17 that should be included in every claims handler's training and education. Some states now require that adjusters and claims handlers have regular continuing education. These required continuing education requirements must be fulfilled annually by every claims handler. For example, in California, on January 1, 2009, AB 2044, which was added to the California Code as Section 14090.1, went into effect. 14090 requires education with the following language, quote, "An individual who holds an insurance adjuster license and who is not exempt under subdivision B of this section shall satisfactorily complete a minimum of 24 hours, including ethics, of continuing education courses pertinent to the duties and responsibilities of an insurance adjuster, and the responsibility of an insurance adjuster licensee reported to the insurance commissioner on a biennial basis in conjunction with his or her license renewal cycle. B. This section does not apply to either of the following. 1. A licensee not licensed for 1 full year prior to the end of the applicable continuing education biennium, and 2. A licensee holding a non-resident insurance adjuster license who has met the continuing education requirements of his or her dedicated state. It also requires that there be fraud training on a regular basis at least once a year, and that each employee of an insurer who does business in California and has anything to do with claims underwriting, an independent adjuster or adjusting firm, a managing general agent, or an appointed agent of any insurer doing business in California who were not trained about insurance fraud recognition by the end of September 2005. The regulations require each insurer to train those claims personnel every year about insurance fraud regulation, and all new hires within 90 days of hire. Insurance claims handling is a profession. It involves the techniques needed to conduct a thorough investigation, the ability to understand legal and contractual issues. It requires extensive training and education, and that training and education is available in the marketplace. The insurer that fails to have a complete professional claims operation where each claims person is required to deal fairly and in good faith with its insured will find it is spending more money on lawyers defending lawsuits that should never have been brought because the claim should have been resolved by the claims professional. My proposal is train your people, have a professional claims staff, and do everything you can to maintain it, and you will avoid bad faith lawsuits, breach of contract lawsuits, unhappy insureds who do not renew their policies. And those are the insureds you want to keep, because probably the best marketing tool an insurance company has is a claims person who resolves a claim fairly and in good faith to the satisfaction of the insured. This video was adapted from my book, Zelma on Insurance Claims, Part 103, Second Edition, which is available as both a Kindle book and as a paperback from Amazon.com. If you found this video to be useful or interesting, please pass it on to your colleagues. It's free. And please also subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Rumble channel, and my blog so that you can be advised of future videos and blog postings. Thank you for your attention.